Influencer-run
So
businesses.
this is a video about influencer businesses. Here we go. Yeah, I've heard some people have tried their hand in this before, and we're gonna take a look at it, see how it goes. Yeah, some individuals. And the title, by the way, is How Influencer Businesses Actually Don't Work. Not looking good.
Are a multi-billion-dollar industry, but they are usually a terrible investment for everyone, including the influencer.
Let's make a video! Prime energy.
Hey, yo, Prime is not a good example. Didn't they sell 250 fucking mil? Yeah, Prime, bro, Prime is popping off.
Ryan Reynolds is best known for his on-screen performances, but behind the scenes, he is a ruthless venture capitalist with 2 9-figure exits under his belt before the age of 50.
Wow.
In 2018, Reynolds...
Holy fuck. 9 figures, that's $100 million plus dollars. Holy shit, alright. There it is. Typical day in the life.
acquired an unspecified minority stake in Aviation Gin from Davos Brands, a New York-based distributor that had purchased the brand in 2016 from House Spirits Distillery in Portland.
Does drinking Aviation Gin make you feel like a superhero? I wouldn't know.
Reynolds used his star power to promote the gin and drive sales from 15,000 cases a year to 96,000 cases a year, according to the financial services firm Jefferies.
And then we had our children, and that's when I realized that I love gin.
The liquor market is dominated by well-established brands that customers show a high degree of loyalty to. The market for alcohol in America has also stagnated, with younger consumers choosing to drink less or not at all as a healthy lifestyle choice or a way to save money.
Realistically, it's about saving money, not living longer. People are poor as shit. It is what it is.
Declining and rigid market, a 540% increase in sales over just 3 years is a clear sign of how effective a dedicated influencer-led marketing campaign can be.
Sure.
The liquor giant Diageo, that already owns brands like Johnnie Walker, Smirnoff, Bailey's, Captain Morgan, and their own gin brand Tanqueray, recognized the potential and purchased Aviation Gin outright in 2020 for $610 million.
Well, I love marketing.
Reynolds followed up his success by purchasing a reported 25% stake in the telecom startup Mint Mobile in 2019. He repeated the process of promoting the company to his audience to increase the customer base, and then sold the company to another legacy industry giant, T-Mobile, for over $1.25 billion, which with Reynolds' stake should net him over $300 million before taxes.
Man, things are going pretty good for old Ryan, huh? Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking money. All right.
Just 5 years, Reynolds was able to leverage his fame to make north of $500 million on top of the money he made from his day job as an actor.
Fuck yeah.
I think I can now say that I've done pretty well in the business. I mean, you know.
Reynolds is just the latest celebrity to make headlines for selling their business to a big company for a ludicrous amount of money.
That's crazy.
George Clooney had his own tequila company that he had also sold to Diageo for $1 billion. Dr. Dre had Beats by Dre, and Jay-Z had Tidal that he sold to Block for $302 million.
I feel like Tidal never really... Nobody was asking for Tidal. Like, nobody was like, man, you know what we really need? We really need Tidal.
Celebrity businesses are nothing new, but the rise of the internet influencer is making them a lot more common. Social media influencers can't monetize their audience's attention as effectively as traditional celebrities that make music, movies, and TV shows, because there's usually no direct cost to access their content.
When you see a tweet or an Instagram post from one of your favorite celebrities showing off the good life with a cool outfit, a new beauty product, or a beautiful vacation spot, there's a chance the star has a good reason to tell you about it. Money.
Someone who pays to watch or listen to content is always going to be more valuable than someone who watches for free. YouTubers can run ads through Google AdSense and have dedicated video sponsors. But at current ad rates across the platform, a creator would need 5,000 people to view their video to generate as much revenue as just one movie ticket sale.
Is that true? I don't know. It depends. I don't know. Like, bro, when was the last time I ever went and I saw a movie? When was the last movie I saw? Oh my god, I know. So I took Izzy to see, this was in like 2019, 2020, something like that. I took her out to see some fucking movie at the Alamo Draft House, and I had to buy her an entire pizza. And so, yeah, I mean, that's it is what it is.
YouTube is also the most monetizable of influencer platforms. Instagram,
I bought myself
TikTok,
a whole
and
pizza
Facebook
too.
do offer ad share programs with creators, but the rates are usually a couple of cents per 1,000 views. A TikToker would need more than 1 million views at that rate to make the same revenue as one.
A TikToker, in order for somebody on TikTok to make money, they have to, in order to be on the same level as a sweatshop worker, they have to get 3 million views a day. It's probably like some sort of dynamic like that. People on TikTok don't make any fucking money.
Movie ticket. I understand that this isn't a one-to-one comparison.
Yeah, sure.
Movies are feature length, not 60 seconds or less, and movies have large production and marketing
The scene
budgets.
was so good.
But making content isn't free, and independent creators are spending more and more money to stand out in the increasingly competitive marketplace for attention. So, influencers have
Most people that spend a bunch of money on shit like this waste the money. Sometimes it's good to spend money, sometimes it's not. There are a lot of streamers that have the mindset, if I spend more money on my setup, I'll do better off. Not always. You have times where, like, there's a lot of times where spending a lot of money doesn't matter, and there's times where it does, and vice versa, right? That's just how it is. Miz, I feel like Miz doesn't really spend a lot of money on his setup. It's just a fucking computer.
into the business of business. The model is simple. An influencer will promote their product, which gives them a competitive edge over other businesses that need to pay for traditional marketing campaigns. Influencer businesses only work in high-margin, consumer-focused products that typically have large marketing spends like liquor, fashion, cosmetics, and fast-moving consumer goods.
Yeah, that's what was so hard about, like, selling PCs. Because, like, whenever you're selling shirts or something like that, like, buying a shirt is not really an investment. All you need to do is get somebody to spend $25 and they get a t-shirt. You're done. But if you're trying to sell somebody a fucking computer, now that they're like evaluating the decision, they're thinking it through, they're looking at competition. It's a whole different level. It's a high ticket item. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot harder than just selling merch. I'll tell you that. Computer's an investment. Yeah.
Gatorade spent $59 million on marketing in America in 2021.
$59 million? Bro, I thought it would be way more. Gatorade needs to pay me. Hi, I'll drink Gatorade on my stream. I like Gatorade. Please pay me.
According to company filings. If Logan Paul and KSI can get similar market recognition without spending that kind of money on traditional advertising, they will have a business that is far more profitable and valuable.
Oh, that's good.
Business-to-business products and products that don't rely on large advertising spends gain much less from being run by an influencer because their business edge is the free advertising they offer.
Yeah.
If you study this space for long enough, you will realize that there is not much variety in influencer businesses, and that's just the first problem out of 4. So it's time to learn how money works to find out why influencer businesses are terrible investments even when they are worth billions of dollars. This video was made possible by HubSpot. In this video, I'm narrowing in on one very specific part of the creator economy, but there's so much more to it. And there's a report that I suggest that you check out. The Business of Creators Report by HubSpot.
Bro, I thought that was Jon Stewart. I did. Oh my God, that got me fucked up.
For free. This is the report to understand the creator economy, and it dives deep into the business models of content creators, what motivates them to create content, how they grow as content creators, and how they make money. I've learned a lot from this report, even as a creator who has a decently sized audience. For example, did you know that about 59% of content creators found consulting or coaching to be their most profitable way to make money? Well, I didn't, and there's a lot of things that I'm learning from this to improve my own little content business for both how money works and how history works. By the way, they take data from over 300 marketing and business-specific content creators and how they operate their businesses, so you know it's packed with real insights. If you're a creator, looking to become one, or just interested in this video topic, I'd highly recommend this free resource. The report was made by HubSpot, which is today's sponsor. The first problem with influencer businesses is that they are only as good as the influencer themselves. Companies built around an affiliation with one individual have a single point of failure, which makes them a risky investment. If the influencer steps back from the business, the brand loses its free advertising and its competitive edge.
This is what happened with fucking Artesian. It's like Artesian had that guy, right, Star-Lord, and Star-Lord made an ass out of himself, and then the company died. Yeah, that definitely can happen, 100%. Yeah, but they also scammed? Yeah.
Reynolds sold his share in aviation gin to Diageo. Part of the deal was a 10-year earnout for him to remain on as a media spokesperson and maintain the performance of the brand. Diageo's M&A team knew if they lost Reynolds, the brand would become just another premium gin in a highly competitive shrinking market. It can be even worse if the individual decides to go full Kanye and publicly destroy their reputation.
You know, I heard there were talks that Adidas might pick up, make amends with all Kanye. Never go full Kanye. Yeah, there it is. I don't see anybody talking a whole lot about, what was it called? Yeezys anymore.
If a brand is aligned with the image of an individual person, it's essential that their image stays desirable. Adidas was left with $1.3 billion worth of unsold Yeezys after their split with West.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. Like, I bet after Kanye went on that Alex Jones show, I bet people probably tried to buy more of those shoes. Because, like, I would buy them at that point because, like, that's like a collector's item at this point because you know they ain't gonna make any more of these. And in, like, 20, 30 years, you could be like, yeah, so, like, this guy fucking, all right, so he showed up on this show. Okay, so on this show, all right, so the guy on the show, okay, so he's crazy, but then Kanye shows up and he's wearing a mask. And it's like, you have to explain it, right? And it's like, no way that doesn't go up in value. No way.
But let's say it doesn't get Kanye level bad. Even the influencer businesses have a shorter than average life cycle. Just the success of an influencer's business can make their fans unhappy, because nobody likes being advertised to, and the cultural stigma of selling out can turn their fans against them. This is more common with certain types of celebrities, particularly music genres that pride themselves on their counterculture image. Ryan Reynolds received substantial fan backlash after his part in selling Mint to T-Mobile. Fans liked the low-cost product, but they also liked the alternative to traditional cell carriers, which are some of the most hated companies in America, alongside the Weinstein Company, EA, and Monsanto. Fans were sold on this alternative by someone they trusted, and Reynolds used that trust to make $300 million by selling it to the bad guys.
There it is.
Finally gonna fill whatever hole I have inside my soul, which possesses me to emphasize.
I think that's always the way that companies go, though. I mean, like, you can't, the thing is, whenever you buy something, you shouldn't buy something just based off of if you trust somebody. You should look at what other people say about it, and you should make an informed decision. Because, like, with a phone, you're talking about, this is like $100 a month, man. Like, you got to look this up and figure out what's going on. Like, you can't just say, oh, an actor told me to buy this, I got to go buy it. Like, maybe if it's some $5 fucking thing, who cares? But, like, if you're spending real money, you got to figure it out yourself.
External success over quieting an inner child, futilely craving some sort of illusory acknowledgement from my now deceased father.
It's not just the fans that lose out here. Reynolds himself could struggle to repeat this business plan again after losing favor with his audience. The company can also suffer. A large telecom company buying a small telecom company happens all.
Yeah, nobody really gives a shit, though. Like, yeah, obviously some people are going to be like, oh, I can't believe he sold out. But everybody else is going to be like, yeah, but he got $300 million. They're like, yeah, that's true. I would do that. And that's it. Like, nobody's really going to give a shit because they like the movies. That's it.
The time. And usually their customers never even know it happens.
Yeah.
But Reynolds' involvement made it big news, and people are leaving Mint just to make a point. Reynolds was only a minority shareholder in both of these companies, so he may not have been able to stop their acquisitions even if he wanted to, and that's problem number 2 with influencer-owned businesses. The influencers don't own them. Logan Paul and KSI's Prime Energy is majority owned by a distribution company called Congo Brands. The professional internet idiots each own 20% of the business. Distribution company called Congo Brands. The professional internet idiots each
Oh, God.
own 20% of the business, and the other 60% is controlled by the distributor. Bringing a food and beverage product to market is a very difficult process. The brand needs to get FDA approval, find a producer.
Yeah, I looked into what it would be like to sell fucking food and, like, drinks and shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's a lot, man. It is a lot more.
Sir, and work with distributors in dozens of countries. I am sure that Mr. Paul and KSI are very smart men deeply down. But even if they did have the skills to manage such a difficult product rollout, it would consume a lot of their time. As businessmen, their time would be better and more profitably spent screaming into a microphone, getting punched in the face, and selling NFTs to their impressionable young audience. Using a company with experience to...
Yes, that's selling NFTs, selling eggs.
Make an upfront investment and handle the operations.
Whatever happened with that, by the way? Like, are they still making that? CryptoZoo? Like, is that going to happen? No, it's done? Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot all about that.
It's a good deal for the duo. Most other influencer businesses use experienced distributors to handle their products. I will use myself as an example for some self-serving promotion. I recently launched my own merch shop to give people a fun way to support the channel.
Yeah.
Instead of finding my own suppliers and setting up a warehouse, I just signed a distribution contract with Spring. They handle...
Yeah, that's a smart way to do it. This is what a lot of people do, is they just have somebody else handle it and they split the revenue. This is the way most content creators selling merch do things.
The website hosting, manufacturing, payment processing, and distribution for a cut of the profits on whatever I sell. So this hoodie made some YouTuber $6 is the whole truth. I knew this was a risk. If the supplier dropped their quality standards, people wouldn't blame them. They would blame me. If the influencers don't own the company selling what is supposed to be their products, they can lose control of their brand's direction and end up contractually bound to a product they no longer support or being forced to provide positive PR for decisions they were against.
Yeah, that's always a bad position to be in. Yeah, it definitely is. That fucking sucks.
In November of 2010, the Kardashian sisters announced that they would be launching a prepaid debit card called the Kardashian Card.
Why would anybody buy that?
Card was a horrible financial product. It came with numerous fees, including $99.95 just to open an account. It also came with a monthly fee of $7.95, cost $6 to close.
If you don't use the money that's in there, they actually deduct it or they charge you.
Bank of America does that too. And most banks do that now. Where like you have to pay them. Hey, you have to pay. Nah, for real. How many of y'all know this? You like how many people have been on the struggle bus before where you have $113 in your account, and because you didn't get enough money that month, they deduct $20 from the account. So you have to pay them money for them to hold on to your money, for them to lend out your money, for them to make more money. But because you didn't give them enough money to lend out, you've got to pay them for the privilege of them making more money with your money. It's called a maintenance fee.
Featured a $2 charge if the customer tried to pay a bill online. The sisters were not the ones that created the card offering and the fee structure. They outsourced that to University National Bank, but they were the ones dealing with the bad press. The third problem with influencer businesses is that there are
Yeah, this is definitely true. I'll say, like, for us, like with Starforge, remember whenever we announced Starforge and people weren't happy about there being an i3 processor in one of the PCs? People did not like that. Well, we do actually own the company, so we just had a meeting with all the guys, and we were like, yeah, we got to change this. Like, they don't like it. And we're like, yeah, you read the Reddit post? Yeah. And then we changed it the next day. Problem fucking solved. Because, yeah, I've seen this happen where, like, people don't even own the company. Like, you know who's going through it right now is FaZe. FaZe is going through it because they went public, and it's their fault because they sold the fucking company. It's like Banks only owns, like, owns, like, 3 fucking percent, 5% of the company? Like, what do you think's going to happen? So it's like you sold out enough of the company to where now you don't have a decision-making arm in it, and it's causing problems. So yeah, it's Snoop Dogg left FaZe. Well, that's good. I mean, that's good. He should have never been in FaZe.
Too many of them. New social media platforms are giving attention to a lot of people that can't easily monetize their newfound fame. Since influencer-driven brands only work with a handful of product categories in a small number of markets, influencers are starting to
I disagree. I think that you can sell people all kinds of stupid shit. It's a small market only if you think it is. There, like, back at like you can sell people all kinds of dumb shit. It's not a big deal. All you have to do is think about a way to sell it. The reason why everybody sells T-shirts is because T-shirts is easy. The reason why everybody sells like, let me think something else. A lot of kind of like makeup and stuff like that. It's because it's easy. It's simple. But you want to figure out something that's a better idea. Like, for example, like Linus Tech Tips, they sell a fucking screwdriver. How many other fucking people are selling a screwdriver? Nobody. They've got no competition. It's not like you're looking between, do I buy Logan Paul's screwdriver? Do I buy KSI? Do I buy Asmongold's screwdriver? Or do I buy Hassan's screwdriver? No. It's just you buy Linus's screwdriver and that's it. It's only as small as you think it is. Yeah, they have a monopoly on internet screwdrivers.
Compete with other influencers. It would be difficult to find a beauty influencer with more than 1 million followers that doesn't have their own cosmetics line, or a finance influencer without some course on how to flip houses or day trade Forex.
Oh, yeah.
If more influencers enter these markets, they risk saturating their customers for choice and pushing them back to brand name products. Some customers will even seek out products that are not aligned with any celebrity or influencer because they want to avoid celebrity culture and because they think celebrity-backed products...
I don't think that really happens. Like, yeah, I'm sure some people do this shit, but, like, it's not enough to where it really matters. Like, the kind of person that goes to the fucking grocery store and they're looking for an energy drink, they're not sitting there thinking, like, which ones of these does Logan Paul own and which one doesn't. Like, I don't think this is like, yeah, of course, people are going to say that I do this, you do that, whatever, right? Yeah, but you're terminally fucking online. You're on the internet all the time. Most people don't do that. Most people go to the grocery store and they're just like, oh, let's buy this one. It's on sale. It's cheap. It's that simple. So I think that, yeah, obviously this is a group of people, but it's a fraction of a fraction of a fraction. It's probably not big enough to be actual, like, a decision-making aspect.
Are inferior to traditional branded products. Problem number 4 is that influencer products are usually worse than other market competitors. Most businesses fail, and most products brought to market are not as good as existing products that have remained popular for a reason. This
is why people like selling t-shirts too. Is because if a t-shirt isn't that great, and it's a content creator's t-shirt, yeah, it does look like him. If it's a content creator's t-shirt, it doesn't really fucking matter. But, like, if you're trying to sell something that's legitimate, something that's real, people are gonna fucking, they're gonna look into it. Because if you're spending, like, more than, I'd say, $100, $50 on something, this is a purchase. This is a decision. Why does Starforge not sell a hammer? I'll have you know that I thought maybe we could do that. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. It's probably a waste of time and money, but I was like, oh, maybe, like, because I was like, oh, what if we send out a hammer to, like, like, it's a random thing, like, it's like 1 out of every 10 people that orders one gets a hammer. Like, I was like, oh, maybe this would be a good idea. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen though. Probably not. It's probably not actually a good idea. It just sounds like a good idea.
Businesses are not founded by a celebrity. Therefore, the chances of a good product that would beat existing products being founded by a celebrity are very slim. Unlike bad products that don't have inbuilt celebrity endorsements, an influencer product won't just simply fail. Influencer products at higher price points can be kept alive by good marketing. Beats by Dre used to be the market leader in premium headphones and portable speakers. The recognizable design was popular with music enthusiasts that wanted a good headset but weren't sure how to find one. What sounds good is subjective, so a product developed by one of the biggest music producers in the world was an attractive option.
Yeah, everybody knew what Beats were, absolutely. Like, enthusiasts? Yeah, no, well, it's people like music. No, he's right about this. There are people that like music, and they have $200, and they want to buy a really good pair of headphones. They like Dr. Dre. He makes the headphones. You go to Target, you put them on, it sounds good, you buy them. They're good? I think they're good. Yeah, they're fine. Are there better headphones out there? Yeah. Absolutely. But they're decent.
Headphones were on average 50% more expensive than similar offerings from Bose, Sennheiser, and Sony.
Yep.
The products also suffered from poor build quality and bad balancing profiles that emphasize bass, which the average Beats buyer mistakes for a premium sound. Beats still outsold the existing brands 10-1 in 2006 and 2014 when it was acquired by Apple for $3 billion.
Dr. Dre, man. Holy shit, $3 billion. We need to start making headphones. God damn. Still Dre. Yeah, there it is.
Heavy-handed marketing of Beats products has backfired today because most image-conscious music employers don't want to be seen wearing them because the fact that they are an inferior product sold to impressionable people with too much money is well known. Beats now has similar sales revenue to product focused.
I don't think it's well known. I disagree with this outlook. I think this person has too much of a internet-centric outlook on things. So here's a really good example. Like, I'll go to restaurants and like people will recognize me, right? And so there was a restaurant I went to and they're like, bro, do you play Battlefield 2042? And I was like, didn't that game suck big dicks? And they're like, yeah, it did. But bro, we're playing it now. We are grinding it. It's so good. We love it. We're playing it. Yeah. And they were into it. And it's like, these are people that are just like, they're not on the internet all day. They're not fucking like getting involved with this stuff. They just buy games and they don't think about them at all. It's the same reason why I'm sure Diablo 4 is going to sell really, really well. Absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of impulse buyers. Yeah, I think that, again, you can't look at the most engaged part of an internet audience and extrapolate that to a general consumer trend. Because a general consumer trend is not going to be influenced by any like any sort of like preconception like that. Because most people don't really give a shit about that kind of stuff. They're just going to buy something based off of what's the best value. That's it. And if that doesn't happen, then you're in a bad spot. Yeah, Red Neckbeard, something run the world. Yeah, and this is the thing, right? Is you have to always keep that in mind because, like, obviously there are exceptions where people disliking something that is like usually on the internet, it does actually like reflect out, but it's not very common. Like, I think example, like the recent Bud Light controversy with them, like hiring or like having that one person as a spokesperson, Dylan something. Like, this obviously affected their brand, but I would say this is absolutely an exception and not the rule. Almost always, whenever something like this happens, it doesn't affect the brand at all.
Headphone producers. Bose and Sennheiser have become popular with the same customers who have abandoned their bright red Beats because these brands are now seen as the choice of enthusiasts.
No, see, that's the difference. See, this guy doesn't understand. See, here's what it is that the kid that's 17 buys Beats. The guy that's 31 buys a fucking, like do they still do JVC? I remember, like, my dad told me those headphones were really good back in the day for, like, you know, fucking super good headphones, like Sennheiser or something like that. Like, if you're looking for, like, high-quality audiophile headphones, yeah, Bose or Sony, yeah. Like, that's what it is. But, like, kids, I guarantee you, man, if you go to a basketball court near a high school, what the fuck do you think those kids are going to be wearing? They're probably still wearing Beats or AirPods or some shit
that know more about music and sound quality than you do.
Candy, yeah.
Apple probably doesn't mind since its self-branded headphones now dominate the market of people who just want something to listen to. The fifth reason that influencer brands are bad for everybody is because business leaders should be boring. To find out why, go and watch my video on how good CEOs should not be visionaries. A special thank you again to HubSpot for making it possible for everybody to keep.
Okay, so we are now going to talk.
All right. Yep, huge W's for HubSpot. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Video cut off there. I don't know why. I guess it's whatever. But anyway, I think that, yeah, I mean, like, selling products and shit like that, it becomes so much harder whenever you're actually selling something that people are going to use. Stay boring. I mean, good CEOs are boring. I think that there's some truth to that. I mean, obviously, it's not like a one-to-one. But I see what he's saying. The main bad thing is lack of innovation caused by demand for steady profits with low risk. Oh, of course, man. Absolutely. You rethink my life choices? Yeah. And Bezos is probably the most boring one. Absolutely. And Zach Rahr merch win. I have never actually really sold merch myself. We've done it through OTK before. I've never actually gone and sold merch. Even the bald cap was like an OTK contest thing. It was whatever. I don't know if I'm ever going to do that. I want to, it is what it is shirt. Yeah, I know a lot of people will buy them. What I'm saying is, like, whenever you're a content creator selling especially whenever it's a product that's not, like, whenever products don't have intrinsic value, like it's a t-shirt, it's Belle Delphine bathwater, it's like some bullshit. It doesn't really matter if it's good or not, because people are just buying it because it's bullshit to support the content creator. But the problem is whenever it does have intrinsic value, it does have functional use, that's whenever it becomes much harder to monetize and to be competitive with and to do the right thing with. It is. Absolutely. I'll link you guys this video. Shirts are just a way to donate to influencer, but you get something in return. Yeah, exactly. Linus tech tip qualities are high quality. Well, yeah, of course. And this is the thing, right? Is why do Linus tech tips? And I bet they probably don't make. I bet Linus probably doesn't make a ton of money on those screwdrivers. And you want to know why? It's because the audience won't fucking let them. Because they're there. These are people that like repairing PCs. And if the PC, if the screwdriver is not as good as the one, or at least pretty close to the one that you can buy at Fry's, or you can buy at Best Buy or something like that, Home Depot, they're going to be pissed. And so, yeah, we ran into the same problem. Absolutely. And that's because people are buying a screwdriver to screw screws. They're not buying it to just hang it up on their wall and be like, yeah, so I bought this shirt. This guy makes these videos. They're so funny. And so he made this shirt. I bought a shirt. He is so good. That's about it, you know? What's this here? Everybody else wants to take it. It's worse and worse. What are you not happy about? AirPods are a new Beats. Oh, so are you not happy about that? It's crazy that somebody would think that I'm not I'm not an authority on this. After starting multiple successful influencer-run companies, like I would say that I'm very much an authority on this. Absolutely. Almost no kids wear Beats anymore. Well, they could have fallen out of favor. Yeah, I mean, sure. All I'm saying is that, and if they fell out of favor, that's one thing. But everything, especially with kids, this is the thing, right? Yeah, there you go. See. Especially with kids, right? Everything that is popular won't be popular. And Beats have been popular for a long time. Maybe now kids have advanced beyond Beats. Sure. That doesn't really disprove the point. Because the point is that kids are buying things because of hype. And just because kids get older and stop buying things because of hype doesn't mean that there aren't going to be new kids to replace them that buy the new thing because of hype. That's the point that I'm making. Like, whether it's Beats or not doesn't really matter. It's the idea that there's always going to be a new crop of them to sell to.